And now, listen to this on the Toddcast podcast.
Refused could be one of the most underrated bands on the planet. Now, hear me out. Even though their album, The Shape of Punk to Come, is widely recognized as one of the best punk hardcore albums all time, they've influenced countless bands over the years. So just listen to Alexis on Fire, Death from Above, 1979. You'll hear what I mean. Refused is powerful. They're punk. They're punishing. They're from Sweden. They've been around since 91. Uber political, far left leaning. There was a time, in fact, when they were associated with the straight edge subculture, no booze, no drugs. And when you heard their singer Dennis Lyxzen on the podcast, it was right around the time that Refused released their album War Music. They've released an EP since then called The Malignant Fire. He talked about everything from aliens visiting Earth to binge-watching Succession. We talked about superhero movies like The Watchmen. He talked about seeing Europe as his first concert, pretty good one. He shared his thoughts on legalized marijuana, how Star Wars took over his life as a kid, sounds familiar, the superpower that he'd want to have, and Dennis talked about how the Beatles got everything going for him. Then it was Bowie and then Ozzy, and listen to this.
Oh, interesting. My dad, for a short period of time, he worked for like a record distribution sort of company. So he had a lot of records.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he played a lot of music at home. When I was young, I don't really know what he was into. I mean, I know kind of what he was into, but the first thing that really hit me was the Beatles. I was 8 years old when John Lennon got shot, and his picture and the Beatles picture were all over the newspapers the next day, and that made me super curious. I thought they looked really cool. My dad had all the Beatles records, so that was like my first journey into music, basically.
And what do you think it was about the Beatles?
Well, I mean, first of all, I thought they looked cool, which is, when you're a young person, that's a plus.
Of course.
I mean, also, and I think also a lot of their songs, especially the early stuff, because I liked when you're a young person, when you were 8 years old, Sgt. Pepper's, and that might be a bit too much for you, but I like the early stuff, like I Want to Hold Your Hand, and all that, like the simple Beatles songs.
She Loves You.
She Loves You, of course. So there was a catchiness to that really blew my mind, and I was like building Lego guitars and like miming in my living room to Beatles records when I was like 8 and 9 years old. Yeah.
Listen to this on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Tedco RV Supplies in Langley, an ICBC-approved repair shop. Visit them on Facebook and Twitter at Tedco RV Supplies.
Goodbye, Kyle!
Did the sound of those words call to you like Pavlov's dog? Then you might enjoy our podcast, Turtle Time.
Every week, you can join me, Riley Hamilton, and my co-host, Amy Scarlotta, as we cover the most pressing Bravo news and dig into the new episodes to answer important questions like, who the hell is Adrian Malouf in this world?
Listen to Turtle Time on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Wednesday and Friday.
Do you ever watch a TV show set in a historical time period and think, how accurate is this really? But also, does it matter if it's accurate or not?
Nefertiti is a new podcast about shows set in ancient times. This season, we're recapping every episode of the show Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
I'm Ann Foster, and I have never seen this show before.
And I'm Gina Berry, and I have watched this show maybe too many times.
Join us every other Monday on the Nefertiti podcast as we discuss the real history behind Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
Follow Nefertiti, that's NEFER-TV, wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh, please, not that music. That music gives me nightmares from my childhood.
Could we get something a little bit lighter, some lighter music here?
Are you a fan of true crime TV shows?
And what about Unsolved Mysteries, the show that jump-started all of our love of true crime?
I'm Ellen Marsh.
And I'm Joey Taranto.
And we host I Think Not, a true crime comedy podcast covering some of the wildest stories from your favorite true crime campy TV shows all the way to unsolved mysteries.
Baby, you will laugh, you will cry, you'll think about true crime in a whole new way, and you'll also ask yourself, who gave these people mics?
New episodes of I Think Not are released every Wednesday with bonus episodes out every Thursday on Patreon.
And every Monday, you can listen to our True Crime Rundown, where we go over the top true crime headlines of the week.
So come and join us wherever you listen to your podcasts.